Howdy everyone, welcome back to the channel. Since the last video, we talked about painting the nacelles, especially the Broussard collector here. And I also figured out a day ago how these two pieces go together to make that sphere shape in the back of the nacelle. So, in fact, I'll show you. Just turn. Maybe I can turn it the way here. Give me a second here. So, pardon me. So, you have this part right here. Oh, come on. You have that part. Looking like that. You turn this piece like that. And then you just slide it in. Press it down. Just make sure that is in. And there you go. So it's very, very simple to do. So there you go. So that's that. I'm going to glue that in. I'm going to glue some parts together here. Nice cement. Come on. There we go. I'm also going to put glue around the sphere shape here. Go. In place. Now you can see through it just a little bit. You can see that there are plenty of gaps in that piece, and that's okay for me. I don't mind it. Just gonna make sure that it's all in place. Looks pretty good, honestly. I'm just gonna take my reverse pliers here. I think that's what they're called. And I'm just gonna set them right on top of my paint cans. Now, for the nacelle, if I can do it on camera here, on the middle prong, you have a little dimple there. Now I wasn't sure how the Broussard collector would go on the nacelle, but after looking at that, seeing that, it's like, okay, there's got to be something here on the cover. Well, there is. I'm just going to put these together slightly. Let's see if I can get it there. Now, see how it's those two end pieces will flush together? You turn it around, there's a gap right there, if you can kind of see it, hopefully. There's a gap. And that is for that little notch in the Broussard collector. So, and I figured, why not today glue some parts in? So, we've got the inside piece here with the checkered area and everything. And we've got two parts here. I'll put my hand in front of it. Those two parts will be going on the top side of these covers. Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm so tired. It's kind of a pain in the hind end today with some things, but we won't get into that. Okay. So we got here. Okay. And just remember which way each piece goes. Come on. Which way do you want to go? See if I can stick a little bit of glue down there. Gotcha. Sometimes you just need a little persuasion. Okay, that's just one right there. Just gonna put some glue in the back here to help seal it up. Because again, liquid cement melts and resolders. It's kind of like soldering, but in a liquid form. All right. All right. We're going to do the second one here of that same part on the other half. Now, I know it's taking a long time just to get one nacelle done, and I intend to do some things off camera here, such as mask off certain spots, or well, probably mask off certain spots, but probably also probably do some spraying ahead of time. Gotcha. There. Oh, the joys of paint. Just be careful sometimes when you're using liquid cement. It's that, yes, it melts the glue to help as a solder, but it can also get on your fingers. So beware of that. All right, so that's done here. Now, got one more piece here. Okay. Okay, that should go in pretty easily. That should go in pretty easily. There. That should do it. I wonder if I should shave that off. Okay, that should do it. Alrighty. Get this piece in here. Get that piece in there. We got that sucker in. Alright. So. I'm just kind of debating whether I want to glue this all together right now. Come on. See if I can get that in there. I'm debating. I might just do it tonight. We'll see. You know what? I don't know what that thing takes to dry. I'm only concerned about this piece right here, the end cap, because it's still drying. And not to mention is that I haven't even went out and bought a color for this. I do intend to do that tomorrow. Do a couple other things as well. So we'll get those. Again, I won't use this turn signal amber metallic because that's a little too orange for me, if you will. It's not dark enough. I'm kind of trying to match the color of what's on the Lego kit. So again, everyone sees colors a little bit differently when watching the show. So I'm just kind of seeing here. And kind of what I see on some videos, such as Adam Savage's workshop. He went out and looked at the original model they used, the 11-foot model I think they used, if that is the length. So, okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. So I assume with this end cap piece is I have to install it after I put these two pieces together, because you have these notches right here. I'll put it up. You got those two end notches, which you can't really put this on one piece and then try to fit the other half of the nacelle on. It's not going to work, so I'll have to install that afterwards. So yeah, I think I will put this together tonight. I won't put the Broussard collector or the end cap on just yet. So, and with these pieces, as you can see, I like to drop glue into these holes just for a little extra security. I know it's a snap tight kit, but it's like when it comes to like gluing and painting, some areas it's good to have some glue in there. So, okay. Okay, there's that. Got it. I am also putting glue down the seams here. Help with bonding strength. Just clamp all that together. Okay. Come on, baby. And there she is. She's almost finished, and I am happy. I want this. Gee whiz, I'm getting so much paint on me. Alright, you know what? Let's see what we can do here. Okay, you know. Come on. Come on. Hopefully this will help. There we go. See? There she is. What I'd also like to give it a try is this. Come on. Oh, gee whiz. Come on. See, stick it on there. What's going on? Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, God. Oh, sometimes you think they're going to go on easy. Oh, aren't you so wrong, Michael? Just look at that. She's almost done. Now, if you ever need a little persuasion, if it's not going on all the way, I recommend just lightly bring it down like that. Now again, I'll just glue it in place. I haven't glued it just yet. I do want to take it off. Tomorrow when I do get the cut paint. So that is done, that is done. Woohoo! I am happy. Now one thing I did notice is that with the pylons here. Come on, you son of a gun. Why are you such a pain behind him? Why? As I did do a few test fittings of this. That goes back there. Crap. Stay. Is these guys right here. Once you stick them together, it's a little bit of a pain in the hind end to get them together. Unless this guy is supposed to go in first before you glue everything together, but that doesn't make sense. Come on, yeah. Oh, this ticks me off so bad. I'm trying not to use language here. There. Now again, I have not glued in the Broussard collector yet, but I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out now. I have thrown around the idea of like buying more kits, but using the nacelles I have from this kit. Because honestly, if they really wanted to, they could have just made it a whole bigger set and allowed you to make 3 different versions. Actually, if they really wanted to, they should have just made a kit. It's like, here, make 4 models. 1 for the production, 1 for the first and second pilot version, and the mirror version. That would have been cool. And then just give you 1 Botany Bay ship, and you'd be good to go. You can make whatever ship you want, and whatever. Okay. I think one thing I will do here, let's see, just kind of put this sucker together. Oh, you son of a... Woohoo! Oh, don't you just love models? No, but this. It's the engineering section. Oh, good son of a... Okay. So you can't just... Okay. Okay, that's in. Is that your problem right there? No, but I'm going to see what it looks like when I stick the lower engineering hole on underneath. That should do it. And you know what I just thought of? Is that instead of having you guys wait so long just to complete one part, there you go. Like this, I think. Great. Oh, that's what happens when you build the model for the first time and you're just like, how does this thing go? It's almost there. I put this on and I am listening to the theme from Star Trek The Motion Picture and I just look at it and it's like, I'm almost there. You can just see it. It's almost there. Just look at that. You can, in your head, you can look like, I can see the nacelles there. I can see everything. I can see the end result. I'm not there yet, but I can see it in my head. And it looks perfect, honestly. I'm almost there. So, I have... Okay, Okay, we got paint. This, okay, this, is this my dark ghost gray? That's my light. Okay. They almost look identical. One's AS26, one's AS25. They look almost identical. Now, I do remember watching the video Adam Savage's workshop when he went and looked at the Enterprise. Like, everything looked almost identical, all the colors. And my other camera. Almost identical. It's almost like I almost can't tell what the differences are. I almost can't tell. Come here. Let's see here. There's just slight distinctions in colors. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. Okay, I think I got it. That's what's gonna look. You know what? Screw it. Let me just pull it out here for you. I'll just show you it. There we go. Alright. I'll flip the camera around here. Ah, come on. Okay. So, this is the bay door for the shuttle. If you're ever wondering, this is how it goes. Why is the thing not focusing? This little bump on top. This is how it's going to face when you put it in. Just a little tidbit for you guys. Okay. So, B is going right up there. It'll be interesting when I mask this sucker off. Shouldn't be that hard. Now, you know what? Okay, how many pieces? A. Why not? I've got all the parts here. There's another tool I should get, one of those big reverse pliers for something like this. What's that there? Light Ghost Gray. And I think that's what I accidentally used dark on the pylon pieces right here. Oops. Alright, well, you know what? Looks pretty good. So... do this. This is not gonna work like that. Come here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this. Come on. Yeah, you get a front view of my face. Okay. So, I won't be doing too many pieces. I've got 3 pieces here, the shuttle bay door, and the 2 pieces right there. Is that supposed to be down? Probably. Ow. It's just my hand. That's why it hurt. I don't know why. Just use my container here. I don't use it. The only time I use it is for like water stuff. Maybe not. Is there anything I can use? Let's try something like that. If I need to, I'll spray the bottom of it. There we go. I'll just spray the top. Okay. How much time? 35 minutes. Light goes gray. Here we go. Those parts are drying now. Wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll go pick up some more paint. See if I can find clear orange. I've also got another thing that I have to do tomorrow. Is that on my D50, I thought it was a water pump issue. It's kind of something that Dad and I came to. I thought it was a water pump issue. Nope. It was not a water pump issue. It happened to be just an old broken wire. And this water pump is being such a pain in the hind end. Is that it's not sealed. The O-ring ain't sealing for some reason. I don't know why. So I screwed up first 2 times when doing it, putting it back in. I hate working on this truck sometimes. Even when I do, it's like one screw. It's like you gotta wait for a new you gotta wait for a new gasket. You gotta wait for a new O-ring. It's like this takes so much time, and I want to drive the truck. That's what's a pain in the hind end for me. I don't know that. So, and it looks like Harbor Freight has an assortment of O-rings. So we'll see how that goes. So here, I'll show you a visual representation if I can. I'm not ready to take those off. I don't think those should be on there anymore. Sometimes I hate decals. I can deal with decals, but sometimes they're a pain in the hind end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this camera around and just show you. I'm going to see if I can point this camera down. Can I point this down even more? Oh, come on. Is that it? That is it. Okay. Alright. So there's your engine. So behind the fan there, you have all where your belts are going to be. Now, if you take off all those belts and whatnot, and take off a couple of sprockets, you have a plastic cover over the timing belt. And to get to the water pump, I have to take off the plastic timing cover. And when you think you did it right, you probably have to take those off if you don't get it right. And thankfully, all I have to do is just take the water pump off. The problem is just cleaning up the face of the engine. That's the problem I have. So it's been a fun day today. Of course, it might be midnight right now, but Sunday. Sunday was a fun day when doing that. So. But what I can say is a lot was accomplished. I apologize if this is such a long video to do. I mean, a long model to do. So we're getting there. Again, the next nacelle I will do in a video is that I will obviously get spray painted up and everything with the parts that need to be spray painted, and then I will off camera mask up the areas, paint it so you guys don't have to watch me agonizingly mask off an area and paint the checkered area nacelle for the nacelle. Once those are all painted, you'll watch me put it together. So, again, more paint tomorrow. Once that's all done, be ready to finally see what this nacelle looks like fully completed. Okay, what I'm gonna do. Come on. Are you serious? Almost there. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Off. So, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, or want to know anything else, whether it be if you want me to talk about something while doing these videos, that's probably it. Yeah, just like ask away. Whatever, what kind of questions you have, just ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. All right. Painting. Yep. Spray painting stuff. You gotta love it. But again, any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Like and subscribe. Share. All that YouTube stuff. I'll see you next time.